So we are in Scottsdale, Arizona at the Camelback Cemetery, and part of it is a pioneer cemetery. Now it is an active cemetery. You can see some recent burials here, some beautiful headstones, some granite headstones, and it is active, but they have a pioneer section in the back. That is, I believe, McDonald Road, and there is no address for the cemetery, but you'll have to look it up on Google. And there are some people buried here. It looks like back as late as 1911, 1910, but it's in this back corner section here. So there are some family plots, but back here under this tree, this beautiful tree, is a bunch of grave spots, and we'll go for a walk. What's interesting about this is the ground here is very hard, very difficult. It's very compact. And so if you look like here at these graves, some of these are not dug that deep. So it tells me, because of the mounds on them and the way they're set up, is that they're not dug deep, and they're partially, possibly, could be at what do you call it, at the dirt line. And so a lot of them are mounds. You can really see the mounds right there, fresh mounds, fresh dirt. So the folks that are buried here are not buried that deep. We're going to tuck up underneath this tree right here. And there is a beautiful tree. Beautiful spot to be in. But you can see some headstones here. Interesting right here. Interesting grave right there in the brick. And they go all the way up to people's fence. So that's 1993. They're born in 1907 right there. And there's people buried right up to the, here's 1962. Buried 1935, born 1912. But look how interesting, right up to the fence line. The home builders, they took it right up to it. We're gonna go under this tree right here, under this branch. It's a pepper tree, so it drops these peppers all over. It's a messy tree, but it's beautiful. Look at the branches, how it regrew right here into the ground. 1908, 1981. Lots of children buried here again. So if you come to this cemetery, come here with respect. There is no address to it, so you'll have to research it on Google like we did. Here's a 1915, 1917, born in the 1850s, 1880s. And this is, it's like the Weavers. And this is the Camelback Cemetery in Scottsdale, Arizona.